What is up, guys? Back with another video, and as requested, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to beat stage 199. Okay, let's do this. And if you cannot even recognize, I tried to make my avatar as close to Kokushibo as I could. So what you want to do first is just jump on this little tiny widget right here, and then kind of like go back, jump, and then hold forward like that. So it takes a couple of tries, but eventually you'll get it. So now jump onto this bottom part and then just keep doing that. So see. So jump, jump, back, jump forward, back, jump forward, back, jump forward. Oh my god. No! Oh my god, bruh. My keyboard just does not want to work. You guys can hear it go clickety clackety. Oh my. Sorry about that, guys. This level's hard to explain. I know that you guys requested it, but it's kind of hard to explain. Oh my god. Okay. And that's how you do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Welcome to Windows Movie Maker Vista version 6.0. It's on Windows 7. And when you open it, it won't look like this, of course. Your library here will be empty. Now you can set up this layout in a number of different ways. There are a couple of icons up here at the top or at the bottom. This one that looks like an accordion with giant keys gives you this layout, which is important because when you want to save your video, you use this publish to this computer or a DVD or a CD or whatever. Email, it does that very well. Okay, this one lets you show all of your media, which is your photos and your pictures and your videos. And I prefer this guy. I like my imported media here. And sometimes you add a picture, it'll show on the slides in the folder. And so that's test and effects and smooth, so I actually rid of that one. Let's see. And okay, so let's just go imported media. You'll notice over here we have it looks different than Windows Live Movie Maker. You can go over it. It's also customizable. You can make this a lot bigger, for instance, on there, you can make it a lot smaller, just by clicking and dragging. And you have a video with a plus, you click a plus. It shows it transitions, you can add transitions when Live Movie Maker's animation. It goes on its own line on here, so if you can order shorter time by clicking and dragging it. It shows you the audio track for your video, which is the part I was saying there, you have a video on here. Here's your audio music track, you can install it, it's a separate music track. And then the title goes down here, so yeah, you click on it, and it's very easy to edit it. Okay, how do you get things here? How do you put an image in your video? Up here, tasks. You can import, edit, and publish to or save as a video. First of all, you want to import. You can what's called capture from digital camera. And you're able to connect your camera to your computer, capture from digital camera, and you can use directly Movie Maker. If you're the correct file Movie Maker use. You just want your video, you can click on it, or look for it, library will come up, and then you can kind of click in picture video files. I have in there that work on this. We're 13th. Okay, well, picture will be here. This is where we're leaving. We'll have my garage. But and you just click on open. Just open one. Okay, and for pictures, same thing. Goes to your pictures library. Goes to your pictures. Or you can here's the Windows Explorer from Windows 7. You can always go somewhere else. And same thing with your music. So open your music library, and so it's very convenient that way. Now, over here, back at the bottom, let's say we've got pictures, we've got music, we've got audio, excuse me, we've got video, and let's look at how we look at it. This is the timeline. These long rows are timelines, and the times at the top 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25, etc. We can also, if you click download everything into the timeline, we put it in storyboard view. This sometimes easier if you're making a slideshow. The problem about it is the storyboard pictures are so big, we get a slideshow like 30 or 40 slides, which is awfully long. And so we have the timeline. Also, on this drop down, you can narrate your timeline, and this is really cool. If you have a video that has sound on it, and you add music or narration, you can add audio levels, and you can choose which one to emphasize. We're going to write audio music, you add, we're going to audio from videos, you decide. You want your video slide over to the left, you want your audio more, make the videos sound softer, decide to right in the middle here. There we go. Okay, let's add video. I have this set up for widescreen, it's a long rectangle, and we have this little video, and which is the letterbox, because it's not widescreen. How you change that? Tools, in the menu bar, go all the way down, click on options, click on the advanced tab, aspect ratio. We only have 2 aspect ratios. For by 3, for video clips that are a little square, and 69 inches by frame, it's click on 4 by 3, click OK, and now it fits in the frame perfectly. Now, everybody's everything. I have this, I click on the plus sign here, so we can see what's going on. It's really not really a title, we can say something, we need to turn this clip, I'm going to turn it into an old movie. First of all, I want to silence it, right? Put your cursor in the audio track here, right click, and click on mute. We want it to be silent. Come up here to edit. Now we're going to edit it. We want effects. And I have a lot of effects because I've downloaded them. So excuse me while I go through a gazillion. It comes with a lot more effects than Windows Live Movie Maker to begin with. And I've added some. So the first one I want to add is, let's, I want to fade in from black. Okay. And just click and drag and drop it there. And then I want to fade out to black. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. But I always do it just because I think it looks cool. Then we're going to go all the way down to the S's. These are in alphabetical order. and sepia tone. And I'm going to add that one. I'm going to turn it brown. So let's see what we have so far. There it is. Turn it sepia tone, and this is a scrubber, by the way. Next one, we want to make it look old, so we're going to go back up here to the F's. I tried it. There's a grayscale also in here, and I tried a grayscale, but I didn't think it looked as good. You know, you can try it both ways and see which one looks older to you. Now, we have film, we have old, older, oldest. Okay? First, we're going to try the oldest, and that really is old. That's like, okay? You can hardly see what's going on there. And I don't particularly like that one. So how do you get rid of it? Right click on the clip. Up here, the little star, this effects or stars. Click on effects. And over here we have film age oldest. Click on it. Click on the remove button. You can actually add filters from here also. We can go down to the F's. And we can try older. We can add it. Click OK. And here's the older one. Okay. Or what I did, let me get to film older. Let's remove that. I just used old, and I added 2 copies of it. You can add up to 6 effects on the same one. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see what that looks like. Okay? That's the one you get with little blotches and splotches and etc. lines going through it. And then just as a coup de grace, go down through the G's to GR for grain. Now I'm not going to find it. Oh, maybe it's up here at film. Never mind. Film grain. Add a little film grain to it. That's our 6th effect. And that makes it look really old. If you can see it. Let me see if I can make this bigger for you. Here. Move that over. And here's what it looks like when I make it bigger. That looks like pretty old stuff. Okay. So like I said, you play around with them. And a lot of it's right click. If you want to get rid of the clip and use another clip, right click on it and remove. I've got fade in and fade out checked. There's properties of the clip. Doesn't really tell you much. I mean, you can't do much with it. It just tells you what size they are, etc. Okay, so that's how you make an old film clip. Well, I've made it. Let me bougie this back this way. Okay, you've made it. Now you want to save it. Now, obviously, this isn't an HD clip, but it doesn't matter. Now, I've added profiles to this. This Windows Vista version of Movie Maker is just really, really flexible. You can add things to it. And I've added like HD profiles so I can save them as HD movies, widescreen, HD movies, not widescreen, etc. But I'll just show you how to save it the regular way. It still gives you a good quality video. Publish to in the list of tasks. Remember, we want our weird accordion up here clicked. Whoops. Clicked. It toggles off and on. Publish to this computer, unless you want to make a DVD, then publish to DVD. Publish to this computer. And on your first page, you get to give it a name. Old film test. And I am going to save it to my desktop. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. Then when you click next, you get all the juicy stuff. Click on more settings. Now, DV AVI is great. It's one of the ones you might want to use if you're making a DVD later on, putting a bunch of little films together that you've made. But AVI has some problems sometimes, and not just with Movie Maker, but in general. So I like to go here and use Windows Media DVD Quality. and that's good. Now this is not widescreen, so I'm just going to click on this one. You have information down here. It tells you the file size. I'm going to need like 3 megabytes for this clip. It tells me what size it is, the aspect ratio, 30 frames per second. And then when you just click publish, it gives you this little line here. Tells me where it's going. And play movie, when I click finish, I think I'll just go, hunt for it. Okay, we finished it all.